Kenodia is here. Kuja tu.
Invite Father Moses Kanyiki to lead us in the opening prayer, and after that the program will follow. Father Moses, most welcome.
Thank you.
We just pray to seated. You stand, but we sit.
Let us pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Glory be to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
Almighty God, and Father, Creator and Sustainer of life, you are God of all seasons, and you love us all, despite the challenges that we go through. We come before you this evening, thanking you for the grace that you have given us. More so, we dedicate our child brothers and sisters to your able hearts, so that you may give us energy and grace to support them during this time of famine. You may give us all what is required, so that we can support them as you call us in Matthew chapter 25. Bless our Archbishop, bless all his intentions in this HOPE4U Season 2. He has you always to give him people to support this program, so that by supporting our child brothers, you may be glorified. And we ask all this through Christ our Lord.
Amen.
Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Father Moses, Vincent Ordinary, for the opening prayer. Hope for you. When I say hope for you, say hope for us. Hope for you.
Hope for us.
Hope for you.
Hope for us.
Very good. For I was hungry, and then you say, and you gave me food. For I was hungry,
And you gave me food.
I was thirsty, you say, and you gave me something to drink. I was thirsty,
And you gave something to drink.
hope for you.
Hope for us.
Hope for you.
Hope for
For
us.
I was hungry,
And you gave me something to eat.
I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink.
drink.
We want to welcome the Archbishop of Nyeri, Most Reverend Anthony Muheria, to give us some input on this appeal on family response for HOPE4U program initiative in the Archdiocese of Nyeri. Most welcome, your grace.
Thank you. Our dear Kenyans, our dear Christians and people of goodwill, today in response to a situation that we have in our country, we the Archbishop, the Archdiocese of Nyeri, are launching this program that in the past has been the program that assisted our COVID-affected brothers and sisters. I would like, first and foremost, to thank all those who already have committed to support us in this wonderful initiative. HOPE4U is an initiative that was started in the year 2020 when COVID struck and we had many families that were hungry. And we conceived this idea of giving a meal to each family that was needing. In that season, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we were able to help more than 15 to 20,000 families. we were able to assist them, that they may be able to go through the difficult season, the difficult moment where there was no food and there was little income. Our country has been hit very hard. The Catholic bishops meeting in Mombasa up to yesterday, Friday the 11th, spoke about the terrible crisis and in fact a disaster that has affected our country because of lack of rains. We have affected our environment, we have cut trees, we're not taking care of emissions, we're not taking care of our rivers. As a consequence, as has been discussed in these last 3 weeks in Egypt and was discussed 4 months ago in Scotland, the environment has changed and the climate is coming back on us with vengeance. This is a drought that has been the biggest drought in the last history of 30 years. We haven't had such a terrible drought. Some people have not harvested for over 6 seasons, which means, especially in the marginalized area, the dry and semi-arid and arid areas, there are many people who are facing the danger of death. And so the Catholic bishops urged all Kenyans, all people of goodwill, to come out and do something, to come out and contribute in channels that have been set at the national level and at the regional level and at various other levels. The Archdiocese of Nyeri had already initiated reactivation of HOPE4U to assist not only families in Nyeri, but even in many other areas that are surrounding and areas that are far-fledged. When we started HOPE4U, it was a partnership between the Archdiocese of Nyeri and the Diocese of Kitui. And so the beneficiaries were both from Kitui, Nyeri, Y-Pedia, and even other regions in a smaller way. So this time round, we also intend to help, depending on how much we raise, needy families in Nyeri, in Y-Pedia, in Isiolo, in Maralal, in Marsabit, and in a very bigger way in Kitui. This will depend on the amount that we are able to achieve. We thank you, all who are heeding to this call of helping our needy brothers and sisters. The formula or the format is to commit yourself to help, make a contribution every week, make a contribution every month, make a contribution that is limitless, but also you can make a once-off contribution of whatever amount God has given you. We also invite in-kind contribution. Maize if you have, beans if you have, cabbage if you have. Indeed, the biggest contributors of foodstuff and in-kind were actually in our areas of Mugonda, in our areas of Sirima and Karimeno during the COVID-19. Now they are very needy because they have not harvested. So we are looking to anyone, make an M-Pesa commitment, pass on a contribution for the HOPE4U, to give hope to feed a hungry family. We want here to recognize and appreciate many of our partners. Let us appreciate the Nation Media Group, who have contributed and especially given a great marketing ad in the newspaper. We thank them. We also want to thank Standard Media Group that also have run an ad in their Standard, partnering with us in this initiative. We want to thank Co-op Bank, who have already made a generous contribution already. Let us clap for them and appreciate them. We want to thank many other personal donors who have committed to come and assist us. We know There is coffee management services that also have helped us. There are other NGOs, there are other families. We thank you, and individuals who have already made a contribution. For anyone willing and feeling touched, feeling invited to lend a hand, to give life to a friend, to a family, to heal a heart and embrace a heart, send you a contribution. M-Pesa number 402-3131. 402-3131. That's the pay bill number. And the account is HOPE. 402-3131. And the account is HOPE. If you wish to make a transfer, you can look at our core bank account. I will not read the long account number, it is very long, but please feel free to call and contact Father Peterson, who is our Caritas Director, on this number 0720-173-791. 0720-173-791. This is an invitation. Thank you for listening to our invite. We also want for all who are needy to send this word of solidarity. We are not only going to help you with the little we collect, we will help you with our prayers. This is a time to pray for them. And even if you don't help through the HOPE4U, we are inviting you to help your neighbor, to help whoever is in your ground or surrounding with an assistance. Please do not be untouched by this invite. Our brothers, our sisters should not suffer, should not be put at the risk of life or death when we have just, even if it's one bag or one little pack of flour. Contribute it. Send it to your parishes. Send it to our offices. And we will be able to touch a heart, feed a hungry family, mend a heart, lift a heart, hug a heart, hug a family with assistance which we can give. We want to thank the men, Catholic Men Association, who are the ones today with us here, Catholic Men Association in NYERI, who also have already started making a contribution for this assistance. Thank you, men, for being here today in solidarity and in order to stand by your bishop in this initiative. We want to thank our media too for carrying this message, and we invite them to reach it to all people of goodwill. We are here to help. Every single cent contributed will go to help a family. None of it will be used for other things. The Archdiocese of NYERI will be able to cover all the running costs. We send this message also to the Diocese of Kitui, where we hope to, with partnership, we'll be able to reach out to them. Here represented, the bishop was not able to come, but we are represented by the bishop's personal assistant, the secretary, Father Edward Mulwa, who is here with us, and Father Charles Maingi, who is a financial administrator of Diocese of Kitui. Let us appreciate them also for coming all the way. We are flanked here by all the deans of the Archdiocese of NYERI who are here present, including the moderator of the diocese, Father Waweru, who is also the assistant to the bishop, and other priests, including the chaplain of the Catholic Men Association, plus other Christians who have come today to join us. May God see us touch hearts, hug hearts, lift hearts, live our Christian witness. Thank you. God bless you. We ask for your contribution. We ask you to assist. This is our moment and opportunity. God bless us all. Thank you. We hope that we can run this program for the 2 months that are the critical breach before. We are hoping the rains will come. Some have come in some areas. So we do believe that within 2 months people will have some food, even though not maize and grains, but they will have some food. They won't be faced by starvation. So we hope to support for 2 months. Our target, if we are able to raise between 15 million and 20 million, will be able to assist a large group of families. Of course, our target will be to help us all who need. We have our first target family, the young children. In families who have young children, we will also do so with some schools. Those who will not be having school feeding program, will try to support in one way, but we cannot foresee to support more than 2 months, given that the scope of the funds we may raise may not be that big. But should we find generosity in the heart of Kenyans, in the heart of our Christians, in the heart of people of goodwill, we should be able to carry it even further. I can assure anyone donating, like we did in the COVID HOPE4U program, every single coin donated, every single cent went to help a needy family. No money was used even for fuel to carry that food. So what you give will be food for the person receiving. We will take care of the covering of the costs. We will take care of the logistics. What we wish is that you take care of the table, of that flour, of that maize, that we may be able to give the needy person. Who is going to record the Kikuyu one? When you're ready. He doesn't normally record Kikuyu. Inajua Kikuyu hii kamera? Ni wega muno twi haha Cathedral ya Consolata NYERI ni undu wa kwambiriria na njira ya mwanya muradi witu mubango twi naguo wa guteithiriria ariu na aria ithe witu aria mena mathina aruna aitu aria ihinda-ini riri maringitwo ni ng'aragu na ni mena thina mari ugwati-ini ona amwe muno muno ciana na akuru ya gikuo. Ni mwe ni turari na mucemanio wa athikabu a Gatoreki Kenya uri urathirire ira muthenya wa Ijumaa na wa gatano, na nituraririe tukauga turaigua keha ni undu wa andu aria aingi muno maringitwo mahinda-ini maya me hatika-ini iria nene ya ng'aragu ona wagi wa mbura, na turahoya Mukenya o wothe haria ari, Mukristo o wothe, mundu wa ngoro njega, turamuhoya twirutire guteithiriria aruna aitu na njira iria Ngai akurathimite nayo, okorwo ni njira ya kuruta kiria twinakio, mbeca iria twinacio, kana mutu, kana mbembe, kana kiria giothe Ngai akurathimeire, niguo tuteithiririe aruna aitu. Turikitie kuona ng'aragu iria iringite miena na miena kuria gukoretwo kwina riura rinene, Turukana, Laikipia, Makueni, Kitui, Marsabit na kundu kungi kuingi kuria turona ciana iria ciena ng'aragu wa maroro kamaiguira tha. rekei turingwo nĩ tha ya Ukristo niguo kuringana na uria mwathani witu atwirire tuthie tuonanie rwendo rwitu kurio. Nikio mubango uyu twambiriirie hindi ya COVID witagwo HOPE4U, twambiriirie niguo tuteithiririe micii iria yari na thina, matari na irio, ni wagi wa kugia na mbeca iria ingiteithiriria. Na ni undu oguo nitwahoire tunyitane na tucarie mbia na tukiungania mbia na tugiteithiriria makiria ya family 20,000. Riu nigukite riura riri na nikio turarumurire mubango uyu wa HOPE4U niguo teithiririe aria mena ng'aragu, tuhote kumahe irio na uteithio uria mwagiriru. Nikio turamuria inyuothe mubango uyu twanyitanite na diocese ya Kitui na ni twateithirie ona thiini wa diocese ya Kitui, na koguo twaurumura ringi tunyitanite na diocese ya Kitui niguo tuteithiririe kundu na kundu to Nyeri iki, Laikipia, Marararu, Marsabit, ona kuria kuraihu Laikipia na Kitui, na kundu kuria tukuona kwina andu mena bata wa kuheo uteithio wa irio. Nikio turamuria o haria muri, Ngai akuhutie ngoro o uria tureirwo ni athikabu, o mundu acarie njira ya guteithiriria, kana ni parish yanyu, kanitha yanyu, kana ni njira iria ingi ciothe iria cibangitwo, kana ni ino ya HOPE4U, tucarie njira ya gumateithiriria. Mubango witu ni kumaikiria kana kumanyitirira ni undu wa kumahe irio muthenya umwe kana kiumia kana mweri. Ruta kiria wina kio, kana ona urute maruta manene, mbeca nyingi iria cingiteithiriria hau marutire kuringana na uteithio na muigana Ngai akuramire naguo. HOPE4U ithondekete ati tuguteithia micii kuringana na mibango iria tukoragwo nayo thiini wa diocese, mitaratara iria ikinyite kuria mashinani. Uteithio ucio turoria mutume na M-Pesa, na watuma na M-Pesa uthie paybill, na namba ya paybill ni 4 2 3 1 na account iretwo Hope. Watuma kiria wina kio, kana ciringi 50 kana ni 100 kana ni 1000 kana 50,000 kana ona 100,000, no ikwamukirwo ciothe kuringana na muigana Ngai akurathimite. Hari na account ya COP iria ungituma, no namba iyo ni ndaihu, no muone na muthome niguo muhote gutuma. No angikorwo wina kiuria no uhurire director wa Caritas etagwo Father Peterson Ndegwa, na namba yake ni 7 2 1 7 7 1 turakimuria mwirutire na ngoro, mugie na utana niguo tuigire aruna itu tumaiguire tha oria Ngai amaiguagira tha. Nitugucokia ngatho kuri Nation Media aria matuteithiriirie ni undu wa gwikira ad thiini wa ngatheti. Ni thengio muno Nation Media Group, ona Standard Media Group ario nao marekirire ad thiini wa ngatheti, na Cooperative Bank iria niyo irari ya mbere gutuhe muhothi munene wa milioni 3 niguo twambiririe mubango uyu. Rekei tumahurire ruhi tumacokerie ngatho. Kuri o angi marutite Coffee Services Limited, maratu services Coffee Management Services maratuheire ciringi 500,000, ona oni twamucokeria ngatho. Kuri andu mwanya aria kinya riu makoretwo makiruta na kambuni iria itwirite ni uma gututeithiriria. Koguo turahoya ati nitugukinyira family nyingi mieri 2 tumatiririre mahinda-ini maya, na muno ciana iria cie thiini wa ugwati wa gukorwo ati ona gwati wa gikuo kana gwati wa gukura na njira itagiriire ikuga ati matari no teithio ria magiriire mahinda-ini maya marakura tukahoya ati nitukumatirĩrĩra na njira ya uteithio uyu. Nitwacokia ngatho ringi kuri athuri a CIMA, CMA, Chama mari haha aria mokite kunyitirira na nio aya murona haha tondu ni matuite wira wa diocese naguo wira wa kanitha na kunyitirira micii ni wao, ni mahurirwo ruhi nao ni makwambiriria na maruta maria marikitie kungania. O haha ni turacokeria diocese ya Kitui ayerugamirĩirwo haha ni Father Edward Murwa uria rugamirĩra uteithagiriria muthikabu wa Kitui Joseph Mwongera mari na uria ukoragwo akirorera maundu ma kigina financial Father Charles Maingi aria mokite kuma Kitui niguo makorwo na ithui. Ni wega muno fathers aitu mahurirwo ruhi na fathers deans aria me haha na aria tuteithanagia wira nao ona aria angi othe mokite nitwamucokeria ngatho ni undu wa gutunyitirira tukiambiriria na tukiambiriria rasmi muradi uyu witu ringi wa HOPE4U ni undu wa uteithio wa aria mena ng'aragu. Twamucokeria ngatho inyuothe andu a media ni undu wa guka na gutunyitirira ona gutambia uhoro uyu tondu ni ubatairie gutambio niguo andu mone mweke wa kuigua ritana ria Ngai tuteithiririe aruna itu tumende o uria Ngai atwendete. HOPE4U ni kuga mwihoko kurio kuri inyue aria mwina thina caria undu wa guthondeka ngoro kwagirithia ngoro kwambambatia ngoro cia aria angi ona kumakumbaciria kumonia rwendo na njira ya uteithio ya HOPE4U. Ndauga ni wega turamuhoya no tana rekei tuteithiririe aruna aitu. Ngai amurathime.
Let us appreciate once more the Archbishop of Nyeri, Consolata Cathedral for guiding us through the purpose of why we are here and what we are launching today, the famine response under the HOPE4U initiative. Thank you so much, Your Grace, the members present. We have 2 more items remaining. Now the official launch. Already this press conference and the letters that the Archbishop has done and the organizing team for HOPE4U, they have gone to various people, but now he has made the appeal to everyone through M-Pesa and the donations in kind. So I will ask once again the Archbishop to declare now this initiative officially launched, and after that we'll ask him to give posters. Some will go to Kitui, to all our churches in Nyeri, all the churches, and even to the associations and institutions, and wherever else that we can place them so that people can know that there is something we are doing for the next 2 months to support the hungry families. Your Grace, please, if you may stand so that you can declare this process officially, and after that we'll give you posters, we'll read the list so that you can give them to the representatives who are already here. Most welcome once again.
I now officially launch the HOPE4U program, a response to famine, feed a hungry family. I declare it now officially launched. Makofi. At this juncture, we will then give the posters.
We'll begin with the Diocese of Kitui. Father Kamuru will help so that they pass to the Archbishop. Represented here by the Secretary to the Bishop's office. This is the Father Edward Murwa and the Finance Administrator. Makofi for Diocese of Kitui. They will hang all over their churches and institutions in the Diocese of Kitui. Thank you so much, Father Edward.
Twasiane muvea.
Asante.
Mwasioka mukeri anduma Kitui.
Asante. Thank you so much, Your Grace, at Kitui. We have Nyeri Central Dean who will receive for this is Nyeri Central Sub-County. Thanks so much, Father Moses Kanyingi, on behalf of all the churches around Nyeri town. Next is Teto, and we'll ask Father Kaburu, the Dean of Teto, to receive on behalf of all the churches of Teto Sub-County. Makofi yake. Next is Obaya, Father George is here. He's going to...
Munaweza rudisha hiyo ya juu.
Asante sana. Makofi ya Father George, on behalf of the churches of Obaya Sub-County. Next is Mukurigi. Father Bartholomew is here, the Dean also. Makofi kwake. Anapopokea the posters.
Father Bado,
Father Bartholomew. Next is Karasina. Father Benson Kifoi, the Dean of those are two sub-counties, Madera East and Madera West. Madera sub-county. Thank you so much. Two of them, Father Benson is here. Next is Narugoro. The Dean, Father Chibwa, is also here. Makofi kwake, all the churches of Kieni East. Kieni East. Asante sana, Father Samuel Chibwa, the Dean. On behalf of Nanyuki Dinari, Father Wawero will receive the posters. On behalf of Nanyuki Dinari, that is Laikipia North, and yes, and Laikipia East. Makofi kwao. Asante sana. And finally, we have Father Bonfas who will receive on behalf of Gatarako Dinari. This is Kieni West, and part of Laikipia East.
How will you transfer?
Makofi kwake. Asante sana. On behalf of the institutions of the church, Father Geoffrey Giduri will receive all the posters, including those of the associations. All the associations are represented, your Pioneer, Catholic Action, CFA, Choir, all those. Thank you so much, Your Grace. With that,
On behalf of media,
on behalf of media, we have Clement. Please come forward. They also need to kuchangia kidogo. Makofi kwa media. Asante sana for the support. Clement, thank you so much. Thank you. CMA finally, we are already here, but we are going to give them a special recognition through the chaplain, Father Zachary, and the chair. Yes, thank you. The ones on the table belong to the CMA. They are already here. They will carry the posters to various places. Father Duga, please come forward, and the chairman of CMA, Nyeri announces. These are several, we are about 10, we are 10 proposals. A copy out.
what do you
Thank you so much, CMA. While Your Grace, you are still standing, please, I ask Father Peterson to come forward and bring another donation, as the men also prepare to bring their donation. Kindly the CMA.
Oh,
Let the Archbishop say, this is from CDN Bank, 100,000 Kenya shillings. Makofi ya CDN Bank, here in Nyeri. That's a great contribution. The other day, Archbishop has mentioned Cooperative Bank in Kenya, Cooperative Bank that has given us 3 million Kenya shillings. Thank you so much, Makofi kwao. Your Grace, we have the CFA bringing what they have been able to collect. As they came today, they have already begun. So the initiative has already begun. So we ask them just to give a part of what they have given. Just a part is going to come here. They have more than this that they are willing to donate to this noble cause. So only what you receive here, Your Grace, are just a portion of what the men have been able to collect, and they are willing to collect even more. Thank you so much. And Father Edward is here, and Father Charles from Kitui, helping the Archbishop to receive this gift. Thank you. Washangilie wanaume wetu wa Katoliki. Asante sana, asante. Haya, John, nipite mbele ya baba askofu na mchango wenu. Asante sana kina baba, kweli mnajali familia. Na nilikuwa na njaa, mkanipa chakula. Na nilikuwa na kiu, mkaninywesha. Asante. Matthew 25 verse 35. Already naona tayari tumeanza mpango huu kwa chakula. Hiki tayari nikusema next week imefikia familia ambazo zina njaa. Tayari tumeanza. Naomba tuendelee. Na ni wali, chele, biriani right. Very nice. Very nice. Hii ni ile the best. Na unga. Asante. Asante.
This contribution will open the donation for the Diocese of Kitui, so that our brothers who have come all the way will already go with as much as they can fit in their car for the people of Kitui. Makofi kwa wazee wa hapa. Kanatio ndio mwega. Mathi manyite wega witu na ngwataniro ni wega muno. So Father Maingi, pokeeni moja na Father Eddie. Na muangalie picha pande hii nyingine. Thank you very much. Sasa, mzee, si unafanya wewe. Aya, ona wewe. Kali bwana. Aduri.
Thank you so much for this. Tayari tumeanza huo mchango na tayari baba askofu amesema pamoja na kamati hapa wamenong'onezana kwa haraka sana, na unaona ni vema hawa mabati kutoka Kitui sababu it's one county. Kuna njaa sana kule, tayari mchango huu uanzie. Asante sana baba askofu. Asante RCC and the fathers from Kitui and our CFA. If there is no other question, any other clarification from our media that would like the Archbishop to clarify on behalf of HOPE4U initiative. If there is no other question, please, anything you would like to ask, then we will invite Father Njigwa after any other comment that you would like to make or a concern from you for this initiative that we just begun. Tafadhali wanaonekana wako sawa. Naomba the day of Narumoro Ordinary Father Samuel Njigwa kushukuru sisi sote na wale ambao mnatazama na wale mtapokea mwaliko huu. Tayari, welcome Father Samuel in Narumoro. Karibu.
Mungu ni mwema
kila wakati.
Kila wakati Mungu ni mwema. Baba Askofu Mkuu wa NYERI Anthony Muheria, mapadri ambao tumejumuika nao hapa, mapadri wetu Edon na Charles kutoka pale Kitui, wanaume wa CMA ambao wameweza kuwakilisha jimbo kuu letu la NYERI, akina mama wawili ambao wameweza kurembesha sherehe yetu, tuwapigie makofi ambao wamefika, wana habari wetu. Ningetaka kuchukua nafasi hii kuwashukuru wote ambao tumeweza kufika hapa kufanya hili jambo ambalo lina maana sana. Tunataka kumshukuru Baba Askofu kwa kutuweza kupatia nafasi hii tuweze kumguza Mungu. Katika sala yetu ya Baba yetu aliye mbinguni, tunasema Baba yetu aliye mbinguni. Ni Baba wetu wote na kila mmoja wetu ana nafasi kupitia huyu Baba, na ametujaribu katika kiangazi ambao tuko nacho ili tuweze kumguza kupitia wale ambao wako na jana. Kwa hivyo tungesema asante kwa Baba Askofu kwa kutupa hii nafasi tuweze kumguza Mungu. Wale ambao watachangia katika mradi huu tutaweza kumguza Mungu kwa njia ya kipekee kwa wale ambao wako na jana. Ningeomba wote ambao tuko hapa, wale ambao wanatusikiza, ili kile ambacho tumeanza tuendelee kubariki wengine kupitia kile ambacho Mungu ametubarikia, na yote ambao tungefanya tuyafanye kwa sababu ya mapenzi ya Mungu. Nitakia kila laheri, na sisi ambao tumejumuika hapa Baba Askofu, tunakuahidi ya kwamba tunapotoka kikao hiki tutaweka kitu kupitia hii nambari ambayo tumepewa hapa, na tutaendelea kufanya kampeni pale katika parokia zetu ili tuendelee kusaidia huu mradi. Niwashukuru wote, nimshukuru Father Kamwalo, Father Peterson ambao niliwapata hapa, alifika mapema, wameweza kutayarisha shughuli hii na tukaweza kufikia kiwango hiki. Adhurio ya CMA wirutera kwa nyuboka tegalire mwatega mudikafa mugwatia gwatio yago gikora ndi mugore hiti nani tera ndi mukega kiapata tondu irio ici tutinenda twahea andu angi, na ithuĩ Ngai nĩ agũtũrathima, arathime mĩciĩ yanyu na arathime rĩtana rĩanyu rĩa gũkorwo mũrĩ athuri. Father ciothe arĩa marĩ tũrũgamĩrĩirwo nĩ ndini arĩa twĩ haha, reke tũtuĩke ambassadors a ũndũ ũyũ mwega, na rĩu akina mama ona inyuĩ nĩ tũkũmwĩta mũthenya ũngĩ na tũkagĩa na athuri erĩ nĩgetha mabute na habari sema asante, na nyinyi pia mwe ambassador na hii story ambayo tumeanza, na Mungu awabariki. Mungu ni mwema kila wakati. Asante sana. Asante sana Father Njigwa.
dekano wetu wa dekania ya Nalumoro. Sasa hatuna cha mno, jambo tunalikunja kumrudishia baba askofu mkuu ili atuongoze kwa sala ya kumalizia na baraka ya kumalizia kikao hiki. Lakini kabla hayo, tunakuomba kama una jambo la mwisho la kutuambia, tafadhali tuhutubie pamoja na wale watutazama watusikiliza. Makofi sote, asante. Karibu tumalizie.
Asanteni sana. I want to thank the media persons here present. Not only the media houses over there, but you in person. Thank you for making an effort. You know how much we appreciate you. Thank you so much. The second thing is to say the trustees of HOPE4U are Archbishop Emeritus Peter Cairo, who was not able to be with us today because he was presiding over a funeral. Bishop Joseph Mwongela of Kitui, who is the other trustee, and myself, Archbishop Anthony Moheria. So that is important, so that you know that whatever you contribute is in safe hands. Thank you very much. This moment we stand, we say a prayer, and we also bless our people of the media. They are tested beyond measures at times. You are running all over. Some of you, I know I fished you from very tight corners. I'm sorry to fish you so hard, but I thought it is good for us to reach this message. Thank you for always being welcoming to those invitations. At least you will join us, media people, for a cup of tea, kama kawaida. Tuombe. Kwa jina la Baba na la Mwana na la Roho Mtakatifu.
Amina.
Tukuzwe Baba na Mwana na Roho Mtakatifu,
kama mwanzo na sasa na siku zote milele na milele.
Mungu Mwenyezi, asante kwa kutupa fursa ya kuonyesha upendo wetu kwa wenzetu kwa njia ya kuunganika nao, kushirikiana, tukisaidia wale ambao wana dhiki, na sana sana kiangazi kimewagonga, wale ambao wana njaa. Tuomba Mungu utupe uwezo kulingana na baraka zako, yale uliyotubarikia, tuweze kuwa na ukarimu wa kugawa na wenzetu. Tukushukuru kwa kuwa wale tayari waliopokea habari hii wameanza kuchangia, na tayari tumeona ukarimu mkubwa kwa Wakristo na hata kwa watu binafsi ambao sio wa kanisa letu, lakini wameendelea kufikiri na kuwajali wenzetu. Tuwashukuru Mungu, na tunaomba uwabariki kila mmoja kulingana na yale mahitaji yao, kulingana na yale wewe wapenda kuwabarikia. Wabariki wote wale ambao mwanzoni walianza fikira hizi za kusaidia wenzetu kwa mradi wa HOPE4U. Tunaomba Mungu hata miradi mingine ambayo inasaidia wanaoangamia sasa, tuomba Bwana uweze kuwabariki, waweze kueneza hizo miradi, na tukaweza kwa njia moja, kila moja mahala pake, kuja kwa usaidizi kwa wenzetu. Bariki wale waliotoka Kitui kuja kwa nasi leo, wape safari njema ya kurudi makwao. Wabariki wote walio hapa, na hasa wazee wetu, akina baba ambao wameonyesha upendo mkubwa kwa kujitolea na kuwa wa kwanza kutoa msaidizi wa chakula ambayo sasa itaweza kusaidia wenzetu. Tubariki kila moja popote tulimo, ili tuendelee kuwa mikono yako ya kubariki, mikono yako ya kufariji, na mikono yako ya kuinua wenzetu walio na shida na dhiki. Tunaomba hayo kwa njia ya Kristo Bwana wetu. Bwana awe nanyi. Na Mungu Mwenyezi awabariki nyote, Baba na Mwana na Roho Mtakatifu. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo.
Milele na milele.
Thank you very much once more. There is a cup of tea for all of us.